And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the 56 Bard quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. Hi. So, same routine, what I've been doing last few days. I do the leveling roulette, I do Palace of the Dead, I do Trials roulette, and so on, and a little bit of fake grinding. And you can see that I'm getting ever closer to being 60 everything. That's the goal. So next I'm working on is Ninja to 56, then I'll get them all 58 and all to 60, and so on, and so on, and so on. And one thing that's a really good asset to you when you're solo leveling is to have your Chocobo with you at all times. Even if it's not leveled up, just keep it out. If you're solo farming, fates, quests, whatever, do it. And one thing I sort of found, which I really wish I'd found ages ago, there is a huge number of quests in places like Western Corfus Highlands and Dravanian Forelands. I was doing quests in this zone for hours yesterday. I did so many. So if you haven't done the world quest, do them, because I got nearly a whole level out of it. So anyway, I'm here with Sanson at Tailfeather. Let's see what we have to do. The quest is called When Gnats Cry. We'll get the ability Iron Jaws. So delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Can only be executed under the effect of Wanderer's Minuet. Additional effect, if the target is suffering from a venomous bite or a wind bite effect inflicted by you, the effect timer is reset. So Sanson is wearing an expectant look. So let's accept. So you come at a good time, Mithrie. Seville and his expedition are due to return any moment now. So help for God's sake. Hear my tale, I beg you. A group of us were surveying ancient ruins when we stumbled into Gnaf territory. The creatures took us captive. I was the only one who managed to flee. So tell me, is the leader of your party a man named Seville? So how did you know? But yes, I'm his third sword. I ran back to Tailfeather as swiftly as my legs could carry me, but no one here is willing to help us. And why the hell's not? Going into the Gnaf territory is tantamount to suicide. They warned us, but we ignored them, thinking we could manage. How wrong we were. They're people in need, Mithrie. Are we going to ignore their plight, or are we going to lend them our aid? We're going to ignore, of course. Rescue the thing. We can't abandon them, but of course. Heh, that was just a rhetorical question, but thanks for humouring me all the same. We'll go and rescue these people, and I'm sure you'd be no less enthused even if Seville weren't among them. As for you, friend, while we're off saving your employer's arse, I want you to tell the caravan bastards that they're a bunch of craven, bloody bastards. Okay? Okay. Craven, not caravan. I can read. So, needless to say, I am coming as well. Let us begin by scouting the entrance to Lostat Gnaf. Cool. So, quest accepted. I just realized that the music is off in the game, so I apologize about that. Let's put it on. There we go. So, let's continue. So, you didn't hear the... I'll do it for you. Quest accepted. Nah, 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 nah. Okay. So, we need to fly. I'm using my fat chocobo for now, just because it's been a while. And we were always wondering about the physics. You know, tiny wings. He's trying to eat a cake. This is mean. This is tantamount to cruelty to animals. See, he's desperately trying to get that piece of cake, and that's why he's flapping his wings as hard as he can. So, okay, anyway, we are now here. One thing that's good, if you have like open world quests, like I said, just use your chocobo. Just keep him out, and he will level up. But because this is a indoor quest, an indoor fight, which we know by the glowing around him, then we can't use the chocobo in this fight. So this man is Seville's assistant. He managed to win free, but Seville is still being held within. Let us go and extricate him. So, duty called. Commence battle for When Gnats Cry. If your level's above 58, it will be synced. Let's proceed. Let's do it. I'm happy that I've got hundreds of potions because I've done Path of the Dead so much. I'm going to try not to AoE them all because I don't want to die, basically. Well, let me put fire at least. Let's do this. Just to like debuff them as much as possible. Hopefully one of them can heal. I'm still wearing my level 50 gear, which is kind of amazing, but I will try and make sure I've got at least minimal level 60 gear going into the expansion. Because it'll be kind of weird if I'm level 60 plus wearing level 50 gear. But we'll also see in Stormblood what gearing options we have, even if it's like vendor gear for level 60. Because I think I've got enough gil to spare. If you want to know how I made so much gil, I've got a lot of crafting under my belt. You might have heard of me. I'm that crafting dude. So let's see. Let's go. Bump. Okay, he's dead. That's one down. So we have to save Seville, basically. We're on target, so again, put the fire down. Bump. One at a time. Just target the... because if you try and AoE them, you'll do very little damage to all of them. Whereas if you just focus target, then at least you'll kill them in good time. I really should just finish this guy off. That's dead. Just reduce their numbers, you know. And also as well, just try not to get any threat on you if you can. Well. Almost there. He's dead. Next. Thankfully, none of them are healers. That would be awkward. Okay, keep the fire. One thing I've actually done with Bard, because they have a lot of like buffs, which I hope they actually do rebalance in Stormblood. You can basically, what I've done, I've basically macroed them all to one button. So rather than having to press them individually, I just press my macro, which is right there, all buffs, and it will just do whichever is available. This is how I played. I know it's maybe not the best way to play Bard. It's not like super efficient, but it will do. In terms of leveling an off class, it seems to be working perfectly fine. Okay, almost there, guys. And rip. So let's heal Seville. No more than a few scratches. Nice. Done. Cool. So, are you alright, Master Seville? So, a little shaken perhaps, but otherwise whole of body. A statement I am able to make thanks to your timely arrival. May I ask that the names of my saviours? I am Sanson of the Order of the Twin Adder, and my companions are the bards Mithrie and Guidalot. We three are on a journey to find a legendary song, the Ballad of Oblivion it's called, and we were given to understand that you may have knowledge of it. But this is not an ideal place for conversation. Let's return to Tailfeather. Well, that was fun. Let's go back to Tailfeather. So we can teleport straight there. I just wonder how long it's gonna... I can't wait now for Stormblood. I want to see what they have available for us. I have not paid attention to any new zones. Like, I've seen obviously the benchmark. I've seen a little bit of some of the stuff in the benchmark, and that's it. I'm trying to remain as ignorant as possible, so it surprises me. I want to make sure I get my money's worth when the game comes out. So this hunter wishes a word with us. So I won't keep you long. I just wanted to say thanks for waking us up is all. Tailfeather's made up of folk who come here seeking their fortune, you see. And such folk tend to put themselves first. But most of us are ashamed we didn't lift a finger to help them as we're in need. And we're determined to do better from now on. To be sure, getting called craven bloody bastard stung at first. But after the grumbling died down, none could deny that it was the truth. And that's all I wanted to say. Okay. So you certainly have a knack for moving people, my friends. So I suppose it is only to be expected of bards. But come, let us speak of the song you seek, the Ballad of Oblivion. Coorphan legend speaks of a saint of song in the heavens. This saint is an individual with transcendent mastery over poetry and verse. And 'tis said that he can bring a battle to its conclusion with a song. As for being in the heavens, I suspect it's a figurative expression, but I cannot say for certain at this juncture. I shall investigate the legend further, a small gesture of gratitude for having saved our lives. I salute you. Bye. So, while we wait here for Master Seville, let us conduct our own investigation. Coorphan literature may yield us some clues. So, if you ask me, it sounds like naught but a fairy tale. I'd wager that heavens is a metaphor for a natural phenomena. We've hit a dead end. I say we return to Gridania for now and look for other avenues. And if you ask me, I think it's far too early to draw conclusions. I, for one, mean to continue searching until I find a definite answer. If you wish to abandon our mission, I'll not stop you. But know that you would be judged as a deserter. You would lose your place in the god's quiver. And that would be precisely what your superiors had intended. Look, Guidelot. You of all people must know the true reason they chose you for this mission. They wanted you out of the way. Your skills had naught to do with it. And it isn't so different for me. I was a thorn in their side, demanding cooperation when they were loath to give it. They were pleased to be rid of me as well. Yet naught would please them more than for us to come back empty-handed. That is why we must succeed. That is why we must find the Ballad of Oblivion. If you want to find the song so badly, you can bloody well find it yourself. I've had a gutful. You're no bard. I doubt you even understand what gives a song its power. Yet here you are gallivanting about searching for one. Yeah, it's ironic that the guy leading the bard quest is a dragoon. To you, the Ballad of Oblivion is just a means to curry favour with the brass hats. Well, that's an insult to honest-to-God bards like me and Mithrie. Cool. So, oh gods, what have I done? I did not mean to be antagonizing. Though my pride won't let me tell him this, I know that Guidelot is truly an exceptional bard. With his skills married to my unit composition, I had hoped that we might prove our detractors wrong. Alas, my words failed to convey that intent. So given time, I believe that Guidelot will come around. I shall wait for him here. Meanwhile, I ask that you have patience with us. Cool. So, let's get this Iron Jaws complete. Hooah! Cool. And that's it. So obviously the next quest will be right here at 58 Bard. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.